This is Namijima Wave Island. We sailed out here last year. This is off the east end of Okumatsushima Peninsula. It's a boomerang-shaped island with the outside of the boomerang facing east towards the ocean, and the inside of the boomerang being a protected cove which looks like it's accessible. There's a lighthouse on the southern end, so we decided to check it out on Google Earth and see if it's visitable. Here you can see the shape of the cove, and there's a small island there on the southern end of the cove that separates it off. I'll give you more detail of it. Inside the cove on the right hand side there's a small square which is a landing for service boats for the lighthouse. Our plan was to either anchor in the bay and take a dinghy across to the landing, or actually tie up to the landing, but things didn't go the way we planned. Here we go. A little bit difficult to see the detail, but this is our planned, this is our sailed course out towards the east to Namijima, around the island, and then back into Shiogama. A little easier to see the course here, out around the south of the island, up to the east coast of the island, tucked in, and then back. That was our course. That's Namijima. You can see right in the center of the picture, between those really small island and the bigger island, it's the flat top one in the middle of the picture. Some of the obstructions around the island, the darker the blue, the darker the colour, the more shallow the water. We moved around the south, up the east side, and then around the north, and then went right around and came in the back side to get into that little cove. We stood off for a few minutes as a fishing boat took some rockfishes off the island. They're on the landing, just on the left-hand side there. You'll see them pick up the fishes and head off.
I'm going to go right down the middle and get our depth, and if it's shallow enough, we can anchor. All right. We're still getting shallower. We'll probably get, I expect we might just get to 5 meters, 5'3". One, 5 meters, 5'1", 5 meters. 4'8", 4'9". Get close to these rocks.
The seabed was just rock ledge covered with weeds, so the anchor didn't connect. And we're also way too close to the rocks, much smaller than I'd imagined this little cove. So we decided we couldn't anchor there. We gave up and we headed back out again. To the northwest of Namijima, there's a little bay called Hamaguchi-na Bay. I've never been in there before, but I know one of my friends, Ian, had camped in there with his kids for about 5 days. So we decided to go in there and see if we could get in there and drop the anchor in there. Lovely little spot.
Okay, we're going to the 6 metre line.
There's a view of Namijima as seen from the beach on Hamaguchi Nabe. Just beautiful. As I mentioned, Ian and the kids spent a few days camping on the beach, so the next video is Ian, Sam and Ollie frolicking on the beach.
Okay, the adventure has begun. We're at Okumatsushima on the way to Otomegahama where we're going to camp on the beach. How's it going, boys? Yeah? Hey? It's nearly dark. Actually, the sun's just gone down, I think. But we're going to get there. Let's go, boys! Let's go! Oh, I've got to go under. Oh, shit. What a pain. Yeah, go on then. Lead the way. Still have some light. Okay, so the sun has come out, and as always, you can see the clothes over there. It has, the camp has turned into a nudist camp. We've had soccer. Now we're just piggybacking. You wouldn't know that there's a 1,500 kilometre wide typhoon on the other side of the country. Okay, here's the test. Another beautiful morning on our little private beach. Typhoon spots them. It's floating! Woohoo! It's float! Okay, did it float, boys? Did it float? Yeah! How was it? Good fun?
After lunch and a quick swim in very cold water, we upped anchor and headed off home. Not much, or no wind at all. We basically motored all the way, but had the main and the Genoa just in case any wind came. Because there was no wind, we stuck to the coast on the way back and snuck in between Key Island and Karato Island. Usually you wouldn't go through there, but no winds and no waves, so we just snuck in through there. The marker on the end of Karato Island is a big stone obelisk, like the Egyptian style. But nice to see it.